Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? Hope you're well. Welcome back to the barn. We're in here on a Saturday night, just relaxing. It's probably about 10:30 or so p.m. Central Time. And I hope it's obvious by now. I want to talk about some wheels and tires. So, I finally decided on what I want to run on the car. Let me start with saying I'll plug a company. I got these from a company called NC Speed Lab. If they're from North Carolina, that's what the NC is. That's who you want to talk to. Send them a message. They've hooked me up on several parts, and I will continue to buy from them for quite some time hopefully until I don't need anything. But these are welds, right? So yeah, I think these are, what do they call them? The 71 series. They're what you find on LMR a lot, but working with NC Speed Lab, I got to choose a lot of different options because they kind of just put the kit together for me. So I'll tell you about some of the things I thought were weird, but not with them, but with Weld and other companies selling their wheels, like lugs, all this kind of stuff. Tires, yeah. So let's talk quick about the wheels. 17 by, what are they, 5.5 or 6-inch fronts? I can't remember the exact measurement. Rears are 15 by 10. But what I thought was weird, I said earlier, if you go to LMR, you can buy these with a 6.5-inch back spacing. That's what they advertise, at least. So I call Weld and just ask them about the wheels and talk to NC Speed Lab. They don't offer a 6.5-inch back spacing in these wheels, so I'm not sure what LMR has. Maybe they have something different, or I don't know. I do not know. But what these are is a 7.5-inch back spacing. So they tuck in just a little bit more, right? So kind of hard to tell without a wheel on it or a tire. But everything's a little bit closer in the back. I really don't think a tire would hit anything, but it just solidifies my decision to go with a rear coilover. So whenever that happens, we'll get to talking about it. And these things are so nice. I wish I would have painted something before I even displayed this, but that's how we do here. So I have to doll up everything, get the wheel well all cleaned up, degreased, scrubbed, paint it, something. I don't know. However I can get that looking black again. Rotors need to be, well, I don't know, clean, painted, something. Yeah, we'll have to get there. Face of the axle. And, I was thinking about the axle earlier. I don't think I've talked about the rear axle I have in this car, but let's look at the tires, and I'll see if we got enough time to come back to that. Yeah, these are really nice. I'm super happy with the decision. So, tire that's going to go on it. Front runner, Sportman SR. You guys are probably fairly familiar with these. These are a 26 by 617 radial. And running a radial in the rear. These are Mickey Thompson, of course. ET Street R's. All right. And a 275/60 size, so equivalent to a 28, which is pretty popular on these cars. 28, 26-inch wheel. Most street cars running a drag setup are going to be one of those sizes, 275/50 or a 60. But yeah, I'm really happy with that, and the lugs they sent me, and ooh, that box has got something cool we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, oh boy, we'll have to talk about that too, and the column or the shifter setup that's going to be going there, and we got lots to talk about here soon. So yeah, I want to keep the video short, but I'll tell you about this rear axle real quick. I've got to change the rear gear in it, I'm pretty sure. There's a 373 in it now, and I imagine these turbos aren't going to want something that quick. So I've got several brand new sets of Ford gears I've collected over the years. I think, what is it, a 327 ratio? And what is the other one, a 308 or a 307? Something like that. I've got a set of each. But the axle is the 8.8 that came in the car. We shortened it just a touch, like a quarter inch, half inch on each side. Very, very little. And that's probably why these 7.5-inch back spacing wheels are so close to everything. Because that little bit of shortening, but it runs. I'm running a 9-inch end, big bearing forward. 33 spline Strange SS axles and a 33 spline Detroit True Track in the center. But yeah, one day very soon, because we're gonna have a really cool upgrade coming to the barn here. We'll be able to take a deep dive when we set up the new gear ratio and look at everything. So yeah, that's where we are tonight. So I'm just gonna relax, maybe have a beer, kind of reminisce. But I've got another video or two for you guys for just showing you some things that I've purchased. We'll be doing lots of installs soon as we get more parts in and then have some time to, well, install them. Especially with that column on the floor. That looks sad, doesn't it? But I've got some directions set, and we'll be talking about those soon. All right, y'all be good.